Pisces, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, your energy, your person, the Two of Cups in reverse, what you're not, or how they're viewing you is the Six of Swords, what you're not seeing is the King of Cups in reverse, and we have the Devil, Capricorn energy coming through. So Pisces, I actually feel like this is someone that you're not in a relationship with currently. Now, it could be a relationship that hasn't found its form yet. But for a lot of you, it could be someone here that you've been moving on from. Now we see the Knight of Swords, all right, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It does feel like you are working really hard right now with the Eight of Pentacles, like you know what you want and you're really going after it. So for a lot of you, I do think you're really self-focused, or you're focused on your finances, you're focused on your health. You have clarity, you're in alignment, and you're working hard right now, Pisces. We see the Eight of Wands. Look at that. You have a lot of focused intention, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's on your abundance. Now, of course, you may be trying to manifest love. You may be trying to manifest a move, whatever it might be, but you're definitely in manifestation mode. You're definitely working hard towards this. All right. You're viewing this person as the Five of Cups in reverse. So you may know that this person wants to heal things with you, Pisces, for those of you where this is a past person, or you may see like this person is healing from some sort of decision they made, some sort of breakup, some sort of separation, some sort of loss. You're viewing the connection as the Devil in reverse, all right, Capricorn energy. So some of you may feel like you freed yourself from a karmic situation, but for others of you, I do feel with the Devil in reverse, you do feel like this could potentially be something that's in alignment with you, provided, you know, that there are not unhealthy habits, or something here has changed or transformed, or this person is healed, right? So we see the Six of Swords. This person is definitely trying to move on, is what I'm getting. But for a lot of my Pisces, they haven't been able to move on from you. For others of you, I do think this person is moving on from some sort of sadness or some sort of disappointment. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your oracle messages are. Strong Capricorn energy here. All right, so you are enough, Pisces. There's nothing to be fixed. Your authentic self is complete and whole. Don't ever doubt who you are. Okay, beautiful. So just remember, you know your worth and your value. What you allow will continue. So your boundaries are currently being challenged, so you may learn the art of saying no and remember your power. Okay, so I feel like this is just a reminder, Pisces, to not, you can let your ego down, but don't let your standards down. Set strong boundaries. If this is something you feel like you freed yourself from, regardless of how they might be feeling, you need to trust what is good for you and what isn't. Okay, and something just isn't right. So trust your intuition and keep seeking for more answers until your situation feels right. So something here might be feeling a little bit off. Again, maybe this person is too recently out of another connection and you feel like they're not healed yet. And if this is a past person, some of my Pisces, you're like, there's a lot that's really enticing about this, and there's nostalgia, but I don't know that it's really right for me. Okay, and Spirit saying, Pisces, accept your blessings. Believe that the door of abundance is waiting for you. The clearer the goals, the quicker you'll get there. Okay, so accept your blessings. You have blessings in abundance coming to you. So with the Two of Cups in reverse, I am leaning more towards, for a lot of my Pisces, this is someone that you may be in separation with. It could be someone that, with a connection that hasn't been formed yet. But regardless, this person does feel like they're a little bit emotionally imbalanced, or something has thrown them off balance. We see the Page of Cups energy in reverse. So this person may not be completely ready for emotional intimacy. Sometimes this can be an untrustworthy energy as well. We see the Ace of Wands in reverse, rejection. Okay, maybe they're feeling rejected. And the Justice card energy in reverse. This person's definitely off balance, Pisces. Now, I don't know if you've rejected this person or they've recently rejected someone, but this person definitely is definitely a bit emotionally imbalanced right now. And in fact, I think they're probably quite obsessed with you. The Six of Swords energy is like they feel like you're moving on. So this person might really have some abandonment wounds that are triggered right now. Yeah, you're clearly moving on, Cancer, Pisces energy. The King of Cups, they see you as in alignment. They see you as being creative. They see you as manifesting what you want because you are in manifestation mode. And the Page of Pentacles, they see that you're not going to, you're going to look before you leap. They see that you're detail oriented. You're not going to accept things just as face value here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person is feeling Four of Wands, so that can be a reconciliation. That can be, reconciliation. That can be this person really wants a relationship with you. But like they know that you're really discerning, Pisces, and they also know that this isn't going to be necessarily easy to win you over. Strong Libran energy. Some of you are in separation from this person, or like I said, this person is recently out of a connection or something. They do feel like you two are soulmates in separation here. All right, we see mystic energy, so delusional rapport with the divine. So some of you, this person, they might come off as much more spiritual than they actually are, okay? Or, we do see delusional here, so your person might be a little delulu right now, and we see damsel energy, but there's a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Vindication here in their energy, where they do understand the nature of healthy romance and they are self-reliant, okay? Even if their abandonment wounds are triggered right now. Or if I just kind of feel like they're a little bit delulu at the moment, especially about you. It kind of feels like you've really gotten under their skin, Pisces, and they're a little bit stressed and obsessed here with you, with this connection. All right, so let's see. They're viewing you, Pisces, as the mentor. So there's a lot of respect here within this energy, within this card, that you're passing on wisdom and you can refine a student's character. So they have a lot to learn from you, or a lot of people respect you, learn from you. You're the type of person that takes people under your wing. And the Exorcist, so freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Some of my Pisces, this person knows that you've freed yourself from karmic situation, if it was a karmic situation with them. For others of you, I don't know if you are like, some of my Pisces out there, you might be a sponsor for someone if you've, quit drinking or drugging or whatever. But I also just feel like this person sees you as a force to be reckoned with. They see that you have this power, this exorcist energy, and that you're no longer putting up with things that don't feel right, or in connections that don't meet you where you are. You're no longer going to be doing, the breakup and makeup cycle, which can be really unhealthy. So this person knows that they need to meet you in a very different energy. I think they absolutely want to. I'm not sure that they're capable of that just yet, but we'll see. So behind the scenes, we see the King of Cups in reverse. I think this person is extremely emotional about you, Pisces. We see the Six of Swords. I do think this is somebody who's tried to move on from you. They are coming towards you with the Three of Wands. They might be at a distance. Just know, even if this person hasn't given emotionally, I think you're going to be really surprised to know like how obsessed they really are, how they've been waiting for you, how they've never really let you go. They've tried to move on, but they can't. And yeah, obsessed energy, Nine of Swords in reverse. They've been going through a dark night of the soul, but it does feel like there's something here that may need to shift or change here for this person, or for you rather. The Devil energy, Capricorn energy. There's obsession. We see the Fool, a new beginning, Aries energy. The Death card, somebody here hasn't let you go. And we see the Ace of Swords energy in reverse, but Spirit's really asking you, Pisces, can you trust this? This person wants another chance. The Judgment card certainly does indicate there's potential for this person having made a transformation or an up-leveling. But I do think, Pisces, it's really, it is going to be really up to you about whether or not you can trust this, whether or not this person's transformation is good enough. All right, let's see. what else we need to know about them. All right, we see quick replies. Pisces, if you were to message this person, boom, in a heartbeat, they would return your message. Protection, okay? They want to protect you. They want to protect this connection. They're getting divine guidance. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we see crumbs, yeah? But this may have been somebody here that wasn't fully giving to the connection at some point in time that kind of turned you off here, Pisces. They may toss a few breadcrumbs here as well to see if you're interested, to see if you'd like to talk again. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What would they like to say to you? All right, dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So, yep, this person may need to come in and tell you the truth in order for any sort of transformation or new beginning. They wish they could right their wrongs. They definitely want to heal things with you. They have regret and remorse. They do feel like you two have a strong soul tie and a strong soul contract here, Pisces. All right, so let's see. What are their very next actions towards you? What are their very next actions towards my Pisces, please? Lovers card, making a decision, wanting to come back into union, Gemini energy. They're making a decision here to communicate, maybe offer you an apology or make you a sweet offer. If this is something you've been waiting for, Pisces, it may be coming in. But for a lot of you, I feel like they've been waiting for the right time. Now, what I do like about the Knight of Swords is there's honesty and clarity here. So where they may not have told you everything in the past or they didn't really open up to you, I think you're about to get a very emotional outpouring from this person. That's going to really help you make a decision about whether or not you're going to move forward or you want to transform this connection. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know. Spirit's advice is open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another. So Spirit's saying for a lot of my Pisces, you might not want to shut this down just yet before you have more information. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Interesting. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. And we see it through. So Pisces, Spirit saying not to give up on this just yet. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished. All right, but I also feel like that speaks to what you're building and you're working on right now, Pisces. Okay, but it could also be this connection. So I'm going to leave it here. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sending you love and light. Take care.